So I am really hesitant to open this, but I'm going to. I'm going to be opening this, my ToyBiz 1998 X-Men #1 Marvel Collector's Edition. The original X-Men in their original uniforms: Cyclops, Marvel Girl, Iceman, Beast, and Angel. And it's too big to go in the box, the photo box, all as itself. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to be opening this. And I'm going to take the figures out. And then we're going to be checking these out. Now, some might say, why would you open this? It's 1998, man. You gotta, like, collect these things. It's a collector's thing. Number one, I think toys should be played with. And I got a son that I would love to share the X-Men with. This box is super cool, and I think it's a great, like, keepsake and a great, like, decorative piece because it's, you know, it's a big piece of X-Men #1 artwork. But to be honest, this has sat in a box for like 20 years. And it's, you know, it's not been opened. It's a 23-year-old toy. Like, let's get into it. You know what I'm saying?
Machinery. We're talking about
the sandwich.
Lloyd. Melvin takes pills.
So, welcome back to the booth. This is the X-Men #1. I have taken them out of the box, so now we just have the box here as our background. So we're going to start with Angel. Jesus, what did I just catch my arm on? We're going to start here with Angel. I've put his wings on. I've taken him out of the box. I love the original X-Men outfits. They are an iconic design. And God, look at Angel's wings. Goosh. Good gosh, man. Let's spin him around without hitting the camera. Look at the wingspan on Angel's wings. You know, I told myself in this video I was going to do a lot less ums, and all of a sudden I hear myself doing them. So I'm going to try to do my best to not do those. There's a lot going on here with the figure. There it is. He's a little sticky, and then he's not at the same time. You know, his arms are a little bit loose. Not a lot of articulation. Some, you know, it's enough. But a really cool representation of early Angel. X-Men #1, he's got a bazooka. How crazy is that? You know, because how else would he be dangerous as a flyer unless he had a bazooka? Can I stand him? I'm trying to stand him there in the back. Really like that Angel design. If I had a choice of other Angels, obviously, his costume when he's Archangel, but then he's not even an Angel at that point. I'm going to talk about it at the end of the video. I'm going to add what I would like to see the new X-Men, the Stuart Immonen designs. I'll talk about it at the end of the episode, but I'd love to see that Angel as a toy. Ooh, okay, so next up I've got Beast, and he's a little loosey-goosey here in the joints. This is a great representation of Beast. Maybe that's his teeth. It looks like a bad paint job, but I think that's supposed to represent him like grinning or grimacing. Like, yeah, like if he had a cigar coming out of his mouth, that might make sense, but he doesn't because he doesn't smoke cigars. Look at that hand. I'm coming for you with this big hand. Like this representation of Beast. I'm just a big fan of the original X-Men yellow and blue/black color schemes. You know, in the artwork, there's blue because that's how it sort of comes out, like a dark blue. But, you know, it's also black. And that's what they show in the... I wonder if you guys can hear the dog barking. Anyway, if you watch the early 2000s X-Men movie where they're in their black costumes, that's kind of an homage to this. But look at Beast. Beast at least can stand up because he's got giant feet. I would also like the 70s Avengers Beast, where he's the blue furry beast, and he's everybody's favorite superhero. And then in the 80s, he sort of joins X Factor and has he's still the blue beast costume. I don't know if I like the cat designs later. I like his current design. But I would definitely like a blue, does he need to be furry? No, I would like just a blue beast costume. So this is one of my favorite characters, one of my favorite characters of all time, one of my favorite X-Men, obviously. It's their leader, Cyclops. Pulled him straight out of the box. This is how he was sort of posted up. Not a lot of posability here, but some. And, obviously the action where, oh, look at his visor pops up, you guys. Bah! Blah! I have control again, but this is where this hand comes up and he can activate his visor. He can push the button so that he can open his visor and he can fire off his beams, or pop his visor up and he can just out of control fire his beams. The leader of the team really grows into his skin later in the X-Men comics. I'm a big fan of him in modern day, and I still love his costume. I'm always a fan of Cyclops. I don't know what it is about his power set. It's just a very simple, he can fire from his eyes, and he's the leader of the team. I don't think the movies did the best depiction of Cyclops. They kind of made him a jerk, Wolverine being the hero, and the guy who's going to try to end up with Jean Grey, but that's Cyclops' girl. She doesn't, nobody owns Jean Grey. She's her own woman, but as I was growing up, Jean Grey and Cyclops, they were together. That was the core of the X-Men, man. So I'm kind of excited about this. I thought in pictures, I've seen Jean Grey with black hair coming out of her head, but she has her red hair, and it's real hair, or, whatever, doll hair. It's probably horse hair, but it's Jean Grey in her original 60s X-Men costume, these blue, black, and yellow rompers, but she's got her real hair. I love it, man. Jean Grey, the quote-unquote heart of the team, the telepath and the telekinetic, doomed to become Phoenix, and a lot of other things in her life. She dies multiple times. She died. She's come back multiple times. She's living. So one of the reasons I got this set was not just because of the original X-Men and their designs, but I really wanted this Iceman figure. As you guys saw in my old toy box that I dove through, we were going through a lot of my old action figures, and I found a couple of versions of Iceman, a couple of versions of Angel. So I'm a big fan of their toy designs. This one is supposed to be the Snowman Iceman, but they gave him a little bit of definition. I don't know, you can see down there that he's full-blown snowman. That was the Iceman I kind of wanted. This one's kind of cool, though. He's got snowballs in his hands, ice ball. He's firing ice off as well. So he's kind of, of all of the characters in this box set, he's the most misrepresented in my opinion, but I still love this Iceman for some reason. So I really dig these, and I love that he's got the fireman boots on, and that's his homage to being part of the team. Why did I open this? Because I thought I had to. I just needed to. It's from 1998. It's like 23 years old. Toys are meant to be played with, and as much as I thought to myself, this is a really cool keepsake, and you flip it open and the X-Men are inside, I really don't have the ability to feature it. The box is beat up anyway. This is cool, but I don't know. I'm going to hold on to it for a couple of years, and I'm going to let my son play with these toys in a couple of years. So I'm really excited that I opened these. It was one of those things you got to peel the Band-Aid off. I had to do it. So I love this X-Men set, and I thought about holding on to these and making sure they had value. This isn't terribly valuable. I think I saw it on eBay for like $70, $80. To be honest, this is ToyBiz, and Hasbro now owns ToyBiz. And Hasbro, we're going to get into some of their current figures. Great articulation. They got really great figures going on their Marvel Legends line. I would more like a modern version of these guys. Other teams that I would like, I really love the Giant Size X-Men #1, where the team went international and they had to go back to save the original team, including Havoc and Lorna Dane. So you had the introduction of Wolverine and Sunspot and Thunderbird and Storm and Nightcrawler. So really excited to get a set like that, you know, because that is a team that is just awesome. That's like Giant Size X-Men #1. It's one of my favorite X-Men comics, including X-Men #1. And from there, I would want the 80s team. I really, really love the X-Men in the Outback. And it's sort of like a hodgepodge of different X-Men. But I love Havoc, Dazzler, Colossus, Wolverine, Storm, Rogue, and Longshot. That's the team from the 80s that I really, really loved. I just thought that, like, they were, like, the coolest X-Men on the planet. 90s X-Men, obviously, you want to go there. Blue Team, Gold Team, I'd want to do something like that if you want to go the 90s X-Men. Later, too, there's so many great lineups of the X-Men. If you guys have a favorite lineup of the X-Men, please comment down below. I'm going to show you another version of the X-Men, a modern version, a version of these guys, because there is a storyline where these X-Men are brought to the present. That's now our past, but brought to the present, and it's supposed to shock Cyclops out of being a militant leader trying to save the mutants left on planet Earth. And it's supposed to be sort of a humbling tale. It gets into a lot of hijinks, because why not? It's X-Men, it's time travel. I'm actually rereading X-Men and Guardians of the Galaxy, the Trial of Jean Grey, or the Trial of Phoenix, which is a great comic as well. Brian Michael Bendis did a great job with these characters in those comics. But let's check out what their costumes look like. Thanks so much for watching. Bonus, thanks so much for staying to the end of the video. Don't forget to like, subscribe. You can support us on Patreon, patreon.com, and also our merch store is up on Teespring. So go to Teespring and get the Hamby Plays Games t-shirt. Those are available now. I wanted to share with you guys, if I was going to get a modern day version, I would want this team, the new X-Men, the Stuart Immonen, new versions of them. You've got from left to right, you've got Jean Grey, Cyclops, Iceman, Angel, Beast, and X-23 joining the team. That is an X-Men team that I would want in a box set. Or, as I said in the video, the 80s X-Men, or, you know, Giant Size X-Men #1 group. I mean, that is available out there. Anyway, these collector sets are really cool. Hopefully we'll get some more in the future. Thanks for watching. See you next time.